Hey, welcome back. This is part two of politicians or whatever the title's going to be. Um, but yeah, so as I was saying, I was working in a nursing home, and the amount of politics that you have to go through, you can't do, you can't talk about politics in the workplace because it's demeaning and it's cast as what's the word? Um, oh my god, there's a word for it where everyone has their opinions about different politicians and stuff. Debate, yeah, we're not allowed to debate and stuff. Which, it is what it is. But we were doing it anyway. Well, a lot of them, and I was like. So, working, there was one woman, like I said, I started off saying, her mum left because you know you got respites and stuff. Because like my grandma, she was alive. When my aunt was going, needed a break, she would put my gran in the care home for a few days, 2 weeks, whatever, and then she'll come home. And especially when you can't manage sometimes as well. We definitely that's what happened to her. So she was put in a respite. She was put in the care home for about 2 weeks, and she was only meant to be in the hospital, in the care home for 2 weeks. But then it came down to it. She was waiting for her mum. Her mum was supposed to pick her up on a certain day and time, and everyone was waiting for her, and no one came. No one. Her school friend didn't know where she was. The school friend would have someone that she got. She didn't know, but she didn't know. It took her 2 years to find out. 2 years to find out. And she eventually found her. She used to go to her house and she didn't see anyone. The house wasn't empty at first. And obviously there was stuff that was still in the house. We later found out that by her friends that her mother wasn't going to Jamaica for a holiday, obviously. She was going there to get married to someone. She found someone and she met someone and she went to marry the person in Jamaica. She's still in Jamaica, she stayed in Jamaica. The friend used to go to the house, and then eventually she noticed that there was stuff out there, the house was empty. She goes, oh, there must be more. I don't know how she found out she was at home. Oh, the neighbour, I think she said the neighbour had told her friend that she was at home, she put her home and she hasn't seen her since. So she tried to track her down, and then eventually she found out. They asked her if she was my sister, she said, no, I'm her friend, my school friend. But her mum, yes, her mum said she went to Jamaica, so she goes to Jamaica. She goes, well, oh, that's weird. So then they received a letter from her mother saying that she just got married and she's not coming back. So she abandoned daughter, got the house. And I just thought that's really sad for a mother to actually do that. And where it comes in is that they can't put you out on the street, they don't want to put you on the street, they shoot in front of them. This is where politics come in from, get involved, is you have to pay a certain amount of money each month to be looked after the care. And if you can't afford that, they don't kick you out on the streets. That's what happens, especially when your money runs out, they don't kick you out, they have the legal right to kick you out. And politicians and MPs can't do nothing about it. So what I'm saying is, whoever you vote for is going to come out and say all type of bullcrap just to get you to vote for them. And whoever you vote for is going to be bad as it, just going to be as bad as it. I don't know who MPs, because I don't watch the news, I don't follow the news, I don't follow who's running, who's doing what. So I have no idea who the new MP is. But whoever it is, they're not guaranteed not to do a good job. My friend tries to talk to me about politics. I'm like, yeah, I don't care. I really don't care. I don't care about anything. I have no interest. I don't vote. So it had like, literally nothing to do with it. I couldn't care less to do with that. And it was just like not going on. Like I said, the politicians are fake because at the end of the day, if one of their own did something wrong or couldn't pay their mortgage or they couldn't afford to pay their car insurance or they couldn't do whatever, you know that's covered, right? Politics covered their own back. Okay, you're work for the MP, you're fine. We've got you. Don't work for the MP, you're not protected. You're not protected at all. Politicians do not care. I agree with building new houses. Of course, because we need new properties for people. I mean, for everyone. But we need affordable homes, especially people who can't afford 2-3 grand a month. Yeah? We also, especially in London, London's really expensive to live in. But it's also a deadbeat. London is a deadbeat, I'm not gonna lie. But we also need accommodation for the homeless people. Now, how do you tear the real homeless from the fake homeless? The fake homeless people are the ones that are begging for money because it is illegal to ask for money in the streets. And the ones that you see sleeping rough, that don't ask for money, they're just like sleep. That's what they do. They sleep at they're sleeping. Shop doors. They sleep benches. They sleep in the park. They sleep wherever they can find. And especially when it's raining, they are trying to find somewhere to sleep. They're the ones that don't bother anybody. They're the ones that need to be problems. They're the ones that fought for this country. They're the ones that were CEOs of a major corporation. They've got their company taken away from them, or they've got they fell behind on their mortgage. They've been, their wife had cheated on them or left them for whatever. They're the ones that get put out on the streets, and they're the ones that suffer. Now, like I said, I agree with having accommodation, but you need to make accommodation affordable because not everyone has the money or the means to afford that kind of thing, especially when it comes to London, because there's so many homeless people in London. Especially when the homeless are getting mistreated not just by the public, but they're getting mistreated by the police as well. Because when you're homeless, police don't care about that you're homeless. They don't care. As far as the police are concerned, there's nothing they can do. You're homeless, but you've got to understand that's somebody's son, that's somebody's daughter, that's somebody's grandchild, that's somebody's mother. That could be your mother, that could be my mother out on the street. And yet that you're going to be spit in their face just because they're sleeping rough. If it was your mother, how would you feel? If it was your dad that was out on the street and you saw someone kicking them and spitting at them and punching them, would you allow that to happen? Because that could be your dad. Do you know what I'm saying? That could be your dad out on the street. This is what people don't think. People will look at a homeless person and say, oh yeah, you're disgusting, you're this, you're that and the other. But they forget that every single person in this world could lose it all just within a second. You could lose everything and then be homeless. And then when you're homeless, when people treat you the same way, how would you feel? Make it make sense. Do you know what I'm saying? You can't treat homeless people with disrespect and then expect the public and then expect everybody else to respect you. You see what I mean? You're disrespecting a homeless person who could be your mum, your sister, your brother, your auntie. It could be anybody that you, even a friend, it could be anyone that you know. but you don't recognise them because they're homeless. And then when they're pronounced dead, they don't care. Nobody cares. No one gives a shit about a homeless person. This is what I'm saying. Not just the politicians that don't give a shit about homeless people, but the public don't give a shit about homeless people. They will see a homeless person, either walk past them, spit at them, kick them, abuse them, but not realising, not saying to themselves, wait a second, this could be my relative, this could be my old friend from school, and yet I'm treating this person this way. But if I was homeless, would anybody help me? Would anybody support me? Or would I get treated this way as well as me treating them? Treat people how you want to be treated. If you want to be treated nice, treat a homeless person nice. If you want to be treated disgustingly, make it make sense. Just remember, every single person on earth can lose everything within a second. You can go bankrupt. Every one of us can end up on the streets. We're all going to end up dead anyway. Be nice to people, be kind. You only have one life. Put down your weapons. Where all this Black Lives Matter comes involved. But yet you see black people out on the street. Where's the Black Lives Matter? Where's the Black Lives that comes in and supports them and helps them out and say, you know what, yeah, you're out on the street, let me come in and save you, let me come and help you. No, but as soon as an Asian person attacks a black person or a white person does it, that's when it's war. That's when you want to start coming in. Every black person wants to come involved and say, you know what, we need to support each other, we need to stop all this. Wait a second, but what about stopping black on black crime? Oh, okay, so it's okay for a black person to kill another black person, but it's not okay for a white person to kill a black person, no? So you're trying to say to everybody, because we're black, we're the only ones that are allowed to say the N-word. We're the only ones that are allowed to kill and abuse another black person because we're black. But if anybody else does it, we're going for them. This is where Black Lives Matter comes involved. I don't support Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter should be everybody. It should include all black people supporting each other, being nice to each other, respecting each other. But you ain't doing that. You want to only respect each other when it matters. Not when it matters, sorry. When it's convenient for you. When it's doing something for you. When you can get yourself in the media. When you can put yourself on social media for clout. Where you can get your followers up and your views and you can make money off it. That's the only time when Black Lives Matter are involved. But other than that, Black Lives Matter they don't matter. Because if they mattered, they would support every single black person out there. They wouldn't treat each other like shit. They wouldn't be killing each other. Look at the 15-year-old girl, like I said before. 15-year-old black girl, who did she get killed by? A black boy, 17-year-old boy. Where would the Black Lives Matter then? I'll tell you where they were. They were in Peckham. They were in Peckham protesting against the Asian guy who apparently put his hand on a black woman. That's where the Black Lives Matter was. But when a 15-year-old girl got stabbed in the street by a 17-year-old boy, you weren't there. You weren't there protecting. You weren't there protesting. You were out there minding your other people's business and doing what you're not supposed to be doing. But as soon as a black person killed another black person, you weren't there. 2 feet away from the 15-year-old girl that got stabbed, and a boy got killed as well on the same day in Croydon. He got killed as well by another black person. Where were the Black Lives Matter then? I'll tell you where they were. They were in Peckham. In Peckham, protesting against the Asian, against the black. That's where they were. They weren't protecting the black child who just lost their life, who's lying on the floor bleeding to death. You weren't there protecting that, protesting that. You were in Peckham protesting the Asian because he put his hand on the black woman. But yet the black man, the black boy that stabbed the black girl, that's okay because it's black on black. That's okay. You lot are full of shit. Full of shit, every single one of you. And I will stand alone. I was born alone, I stand alone, and I will die alone. Black lives don't matter. Peace out. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. See you soon. Peace out.